All right, a story you have to hear tonight about a teenager's accidental run-in with a rattlesnake in a place you really wouldn't expect. Would you know what to do if you suddenly ran into a snake? Tonight, we're sharing what the teen's friends did that saved his life. KITV's Melanie Lofton has their story.
The same place where you pick up milk and bread is the same place Mark McNeal had a dangerous run-in with a rattlesnake.
I looked down and I saw like two fangs and like blood. I was like, yeah, I got bit by a snake.
It's something that could happen to any of us. Mark and his friends were simply grabbing a bite to eat and about to head home.
They walked out and I saw Mark actually jump, and Clay looked back and he kind of started to limp over to the car, and he said he had gotten bit by a snake.
The teens knew their friend needed help and insisted on driving him to the hospital, although Mark wasn't so sure.
I didn't want to go to the hospital because I just didn't want to have to deal with it because I just don't like hospitals.
Tim Cole with Austin Reptile Services contends going to the hospital was the right decision, although there is one thing the boys could have done differently.
Call 911 if you're having an allergic reaction. EMS can help you with that. If anti-venom is needed, typically EMS are going to determine that, and they'll call the hospital and say, hey, we're coming in with a snake bite, we need anti-venom.
It still hurts a little bit.
Mark got the anti-venom and after 3 days in the hospital was released. He still has some pain, but for the most part is back to his normal self, hanging with Clay and Dylan, who are no longer just his friends, they're his heroes.
That was Melanie Lofton reporting. Happy ending there. This time of year, experts say you're more than likely to come into contact with a baby snake, but as the weather cools, adults are more active during the day. You'll just have to watch your step. Randall's is looking at what happened in the parking lot to see if there are any more snakes.